Hi, I am Evelyn. I'm the creator of Sacred Feminine Journeys. Welcome to my channel. Thank you of being here and watching my video. I'm curious, where are you from in the world? And I'm curious if you like my videos or if you have any questions, pop it in the text below. And today I want to dedicate my video on my calling to power places and sacred sites. Since a couple of years, I have been drawn to different power places in the world. I've been to Peru, to the Sacred Valley. I have been drawn to the Cathar region in the south of France, and where I had amazing connections for the first time with Maria Magdalene deep in the caves in that region. But today I want to tell you more about my experience and my calling to last year to Delphi and Athens. And I want to dedicate some other videos on the other callings to other power places. But today I want to tell you more about my experience there. It's about 1.5 years ago. I got a calling, and I get more and more callings since several years. And it's like the information is coming from up, down, like inwards, and it's like a voice speaking to me. You have to go to Athens and Delphi. So and I thought, do I have to go alone or with a group? Or I didn't know it. And well, so I just surrendered, and I take a little pause because I'm in the forest and there is someone passing by. So I take a pause now, and she can go. Yeah, thank you, welcome. You can pass. I'm in the middle of my video for YouTube, but it's okay. You can pass. Yeah, it's live, no? Enjoy your day. So it's live, yeah. So I'm going further now with my video. So I've been called to Athens and Delphi. So a voice was whispering, and I thought, okay, do I have to go alone or with a group? Or I didn't know it. So I just surrendered and let it go. And last year, 2025, I organized my first Sacred Feminine retreats in French in France. So the end of 24, I was preparing this. I was translating my text, my program from Dutch, because I'm Dutch, to French. While I was doing that, something happened, and it was so special. I was typing on my laptop, and suddenly I felt I had to stop. And I've been guided to Google search, and suddenly it was like a force, or someone else was taking me over. I was like, acting as a channel. And so suddenly there were 2-3 words I typed into Google, and I didn't know even which words, because it was so fast. So it was like, oh, holy moly, what's happening here? And well, then I automatically came on the page of Jacqueline Atkins, an Australian woman who worked with the Rose Line, and she organized a priestess retreat. She was calling out 12 priestesses to Athens and Delphi, and it was a Know Thyself sacred journey. And I thought directly, oh, this is it. I have to join that journey. And I watched, I just read some sentences of her description of this journey, and I looked her in the eyes on her website, and I felt instantly, I know you from a past life, and I have to go with you on that journey. So I inscribed myself for the journey, and since then a lot have been shifted in my life. It's incredibly. I experience sisterhood internationally, worldwide now. My English has improved a lot, because before I was working as a sales manager, and the last 25 years I've been focused on speaking French, Portuguese and Spanish, and of course my native language Dutch. But since that time my English has improved, my channel as an oracle has been opened, and well, a lot of doors has been opened. I will tell you later in this video. I will have a collaboration also with one of the women of this group next year in Greece. I will organize also my sacred journey to Greece, but I will tell you later. First, I inscribed myself for this journey, and we were with 12 women from around the world, different countries, from India, Australia, New Zealand, United States, the Netherlands, Switzerland, England, Canada. So we were really an international group of women, and instantly I felt, oh, I know all these women when the journey started. But first, before this journey, it was in June, 1 year ago, in June 2025, that I went with this group of women to Greece. And I went a little bit earlier, 3 weeks before, because I wanted to travel around a little bit, and I wanted to go to Santorini first. And even it's touristic, I felt I have to go there because it felt like a preparation, and Santorini is still connected to the energy of Atlantis. So that was my preparation, my connection first to the land before I went on this sacred journey. And I went there on a hike, high about the cliffs, on the cliffs, and I had an amazing view, and I felt so deeply connected to this island and to the ocean, to the sea. And suddenly, while I was walking this hike on the top of this island, I had to stop. And I felt I have to connect deeply to the sea, the ocean that was below. And then suddenly the sea was starting to talk to me and to give me some information about my journey to come with these priestesses for walking the land again. And it was so beautiful and touching me, and I felt that we all know each other, the 12 women that were on this journey before, from priestess lives we had in Greece, but also in Atlantis and Lemuria. So this activated already, a part of my wisdom as a preparation for the journey. And so after being on Santorini, I got already some important messages, and then I went on this journey. I met the 12 women, and it was instant recognition. It was so beautiful and heart touching. And well, we went first a couple of days to Athens. We connected ourselves to the goddess of Athens, Athena, and it already opened some things in me. For example, I felt strongly I have to open my heart more. And even also in Athens, we went to a little fountain on a sacred place, and there I got some information. You have to open your heart for the sacred feminine and sacred masculine reunion, not only in myself, but also with my future partner that will come my way. So I had to I was invited to open my heart for myself, for the sacred union within, but also with my future partner. And that was already a very beautiful message that I really received with gratitude. And then we went early in the morning with the group to the Acropolis, the Parthenon, and there is also the Temple of Athena. And I was drawn directly to the Temple of Athena. And we were very early in the morning. There was still no crowd, so I could walk to the place I was drawn to, and I was drawn to the Temple of Athena. And I felt instantly, I have been living here, I have been working here. But unfortunately, it was closed with ropes and there were security guides. So I could not enter the building, the Temple of Athena at the Acropolis. I could not enter, but I felt instantly, in one of my past lives, I was working there and I was looking to one of the chambers and I thought, I want to walk straight because I felt so excited. And but unfortunately, there was a security guide and I thought, shall I say him? Could I walk through? Because I worked there in one of my past lives. But I thought, I think he would not accept that. They are very straight, these security guides, and maybe he will say, oh, are you crazy? I said, no, I thought, I'm not crazy. I'm just very grounded and I'm just remembering information of past lives. So it was very, very beautiful to have that recognition and feeling to be there on the land. And that's what I want to share you also in this video. By walking the land again, you can remember, and also by walking the land in a spiritual way or in a sacred journey, the land can also activate your system, can spiraling, the energy of the land can spiraling through you. And that's what I also have lived there. After Athens, we went there a couple of days. We went with the group, we traveled further and we went to Delphi. And that was the most special for me. Well, Athens was already activating and it was a preparation for Delphi. And in Delphi, we connected to the Temple of Apollo, to the Pythia, to the sacred site over there, and also to the Oracle of Delphi. And there a lot has been shifted in me. And also opened when walking the ruins and also the temples over there, the terrain over there. I felt several, when I was standing there and closed my eyes and I was really feeling into the place, I felt a lot of spirals of energy coming in my feet and going upwards to my womb and pelvic area, and also to my heart and my throat. So I felt a lot of activations. And of course, you can activate yourself also by listening to channelings or to meditations, but by walking the land, you can be activated too. So I felt a lot of activation, a lot of movement going through me. And also in my womb, there was a lot of movement and I felt so touched by it. It was so beautiful and deep. And we were one day we were with a group forming a circle, and behind us there was the Pythia and the Oracle of Delphi. On the other side down there was the Temple of Athena, and we were standing in the middle. And first the security guys didn't allow it, but Jacqueline, the person who was organizing it, asked it gently, and finally we could form a circle on that sacred site. And there, what happened there was so special. It was a vortex. We were standing in a circle with 12 women, and there was a big vortex of, I can even not describe it in words, but a lot of movement of energy was there. A lot of information came through for us, for the group, and we were doing great work there. We were also asking for new informations of other galaxies, other realms, and we were helping to increase the frequency of the terrain and also of Mother Earth. And it was, I got a lot of goosebumps, and it was so special. And we went also to a cave. It was not in the program, but because the Temple of Athena was closed at that time, Jacqueline, the organizer, thought, can we do something else? And we went into a shop there, and there was an owner named Costa, and he is very spiritual, and we discovered that he was like the guardian of Delphi, and he knew a lot of inside information that is not open to public. And he felt very sacred to us, and like maybe even our sacred masculine holding space he was for us. We went several times. When we had a break of the program, we went all to his shop, and he told us a lot of extra information, what was so beautiful and so inspiring. And so he was telling us, you have to go to a cave like 45 minutes drive from Delphi, and I'll help you with some of my friends to go there. So he arranged some cars for our group, and we went there, and some of the men stayed outside of the cave protecting us like guardians, like sacred masculine holding space. And it was touching our group so deeply. Oh, it was so beautiful. And we went into the cave, and we did a ceremony there. We did some chanting, some light language, and we were forming a group there. Jacqueline asked us to stand on several places, like a special geometry with 12, and to really also so that we could receive information from that cave, but also from other realms. And it was so powerful, the great work that we did there together. And it was really touching all the women that were there. So it was so beautiful. But also this situation, I can't even not describe with words. It was giving me goosebumps all over. I was downloading information, and the other woman too, and we were remembering. And that's why I'm drawn also to power places and sacred sites, because it helps you remembering ancient wisdom, knowledge that you have forgotten, and it helps you opening your channels, and it helps you really balancing and stepping into this ancient knowledge. And I see some people, and maybe I have to stop my video for a second, and then I continue with my story. So if you have a little moment, take a little pause, and integrate the information that I'm sharing with you. If you have a little moment, I let the people passing by, and then I continue my video. So take a second, and I will be back. Yeah. Can I help you?
Oh,
yes.
Het is een N70 barricade.
Yes.
Oh,
have a nice day.
Yeah, you too, eh?
So I'm back, and I wish the people a very nice day. So I wanted to continue with my story. We went the day after another time to the temple of Apollo and the Pythia, and it was early in the morning, and I felt strongly I have to ask the Pythia a question. So 8 o'clock in the morning, we were there. I went up straight to the top, and I had a beautiful view about the valley. The sun was just coming around the corner of the mountains, and it was so sacred, and the whole journey was sacred. But that was a sacred moment. And I did a prayer, and I asked the Pythia, the Oracle of Delphi, for the name of my new company and new website, Sacred Feminine Journeys. And I did a prayer, and I felt a lot of gratitude, and there were a lot of butterflies around me. I don't know, maybe 50 or it was so special. And now, well, I wore also a t-shirt with butterflies because this was a very special moment that brought me a lot of transformation. And well, the journey ended. I think the next day we went back to Athens with the whole group, and then I stayed a few days longer. I booked an Airbnb 1 hour south of Athens to relax and to integrate this very special and deep and transformative journey. So, and then I was just in my Airbnb next to the sea, a very beautiful spot. I was below the veranda. It was very hot. I was writing in my diary, and then suddenly something happened. Oh, it was so beautiful. From my upper right, I felt a dense energy, like a tube, like a round tube, coming to me from my upper right. And I stopped writing in my diary, and I was like, oh, whoa, what is happening over there? And suddenly, with a big, how can you say it? It was very fast coming to me. And I was just feeling, okay, what's happening now? What's coming to me? And suddenly the name Sacred Feminine Journeys was revealed. It was like a voice speaking to me. Your new company will be named Sacred Feminine Journeys. And the logo and the visual were also showed to me very clear, in a clear way. I saw 2 hands and a light bulb with rays, and that will be a part of my visual that I will put also on my website. And well, a more abstract version will be my logo, but I will put it on my website. It's 2 hands with a light bulb and rays, and it signifies also your light, your divine light within, your inner power. And that's what I want to share in the next coming videos too, that the power lays within. Is Sacred Feminine Journeys, to journey within to find your true power. And that could be by journeying with me, or participating in a retreat, or in a sacred journey, or listening to my activations, channelings that I will share in the next coming months, or meditations that I will put on my website to download, or for example, to have individual sessions with me, like reclaiming your voice liberation, or womb healing. So I really encourage you, I encourage women to step into your power, to remember your sacred feminine essence and your wisdom. So because it's so needed now in the world, with all the changes we are in, with all what's happening in the world, it's important that we step into our power, and that we raise together, and that we help and empower each other. And that's why I'm also here, and why I started this channel, to share inspiration with you, to encourage you, to empower you, and to help you to step also in your sacred feminine essence, and to remember it. So I'm so grateful, and I feel a lot of gratitude in my heart that the name was revealed just 2 days after visiting Delphi and the Pythia and the Oracle. And this journey has brought me so much. I will tell you in another video more about it, but I am called, I feel a strong calling now to go next year, to return to the land, to Delphi and Meteora, with one of my Roseline sisters of the journey of last year. Her name is Irene, and she's from the United States. We are now planning and organizing a sacred journey to Greece, to 2 days to Athens, 3 nights in Delphi and 4 nights in Meteora, and we feel it will be an amazing journey. And I will tell you more in another video about this, but still I feel a lot of gratitude that you are here, that you are listening to my messages, and I hope I can inspire you. So please stay tuned, and maybe you can click on the button to like my video, or even to subscribe to my channel, and then you receive updates when I post a new video. And please let me know in the comments below if you like this video, if you like my inspiration, my energy. Thank you so much for watching, and well, stay tuned and have a nice day or evening, or wherever you are in the world. It could be morning, evening, nights, and I see you soon. And my website, if you want to have more information, it will be launched in November. So I'm working on it. It's an international website in 3 languages, in Dutch, English, and French, and in the future also in Spanish. And but if you want to have some information already, send me an email to contact@sacredfemininejourneys.com. And I feel so grateful, and I wish you a very wonderful day and lots of love, and see you soon in one of my next videos. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.